captures 100 years of Jewish history from a prominent Jewish community, that is, Jewish Detroit.
It's an invaluable asset. The facts are there for everybody to see.
It's a complete record of every page, every image, every story, every name, as well as the advertisements.
The smallest pieces of information about the community, you can go mix, match, connect, link, and each one is going to tell a different story.
I'm Mike Smith, archivist for the Detroit Jewish News Foundation. The archives contains 330,000 pages, beginning in 1916, and anyone can use it. It's free. There's something for everybody. Sounds like a TV ad, but it's a fact.
For most of its history, Jewish news content was really located in two places. One was on the actual pages of the Jewish news, and the other was on microfilm. Virtually inaccessible. To find something, to research something. It used to be that you would have hardcover bound volumes, and if you wanted to find something, you would have to go and search through them. And then, of course, what really crystallized the need to do what we've done with the Jewish News Foundation to digitize content is the fire that we had in January of 2002, where our building basically burned to the ground. Virtually all of the hard copies of the Jewish News were salvaged from that fire. So those hard copies were shipped to a company that we secured in Minnesota to do the actual digitization of these pages. Jewish Chronicle was started in 1916. We now have well over 300,000 pages of community history spanning 100 consecutive years.
I'm constantly amazed at the treasure trove that we have that is available to the entire world. When I look through there, I think about all the different people who have made an impact that all of us benefit from.
I like the stories of people best. The stories, for example, of Jews in the military during World War II and some of the heroic acts.
I also really love the ads because it brings the past to life in a way that you just don't think about.
What we have here is truly unique. It's truly one of a kind. But the other thing is now what's exciting is we have all of this content. How can you participate? How can you interact with this content? I think one of the major opportunities is to make sure that people today and tomorrow can add to the history of what we have. Their ability to add a video, a photo, items that will stay forever with the actual archive.
No other community has anything like this. No other community has documented their history in such an accessible way.
I think it's important because you need to know your roots, where you came from.
It's important to understand history so that we can help form the present and think about the future.